Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Real Talk Live with Arnette. Do you love me? Let me make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, that's a little bit better. I am so happy to be in your presence. And I just want to say congratulations to my nephew, Shador Sanders. Your auntie is so proud of you here in VA. Y'all know he has a whole bunch of internet aunties. So just wanted to say congratulations to our nephew. I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I did review it afterwards, and he did a great job, I would say. Not bad at all. And so today I want to encourage you to be mindful of scammers, because it's that time of year. I mean, they don't give us a break. They're all on us all year long, but especially this year, they are on us, and I want y'all to be mindful and know that they're coming. I'm just trying to share this video. Be mindful and know that they're coming, because it's not making any sense when I tell y'all. Today, I get a call. I'm at dinner. I'm at lunch, should I say. So I get a call, and they tell me that my nephew has been arrested, right? My nephew been arrested. Now, this Sunday. So, and they want me to pay to get him an ankle bracelet today, so he can get out of jail today, because he's arrested for resisting arrest and eluding the police. And luckily he didn't hurt the police, so they're not charging him with assault and battery on the police. Like I wasn't in law enforcement for years till I retired. Okay. And I even told these fools, I said, I know what charges are. I said, I understand charges, but you're still trying to get my money. Then you tell me, I said, well, because I'm going to listen. Because I guarantee you, I'm not sending nothing. Nothing is coming off of neither one of my bank accounts, out of neither one of my bank accounts. Okay. So I said, listen, you're in Duval. I have family in Duval. Let me contact my family so they can contact you directly, because I'm far away. I can't do anything right now, Well, we don't need anybody to have to be here to get the ankle bracelet. I said, oh, really? So basically, I'm supposed to just send y'all money and not even put my eyes on him. And I can't guarantee you he'll be back for court. Like, I'm supposed to be stupid. You understand? And so I said, okay, tell me how much it is. Because they think they got me, but they listen, come on now. He tells me the ankle bracelet is going to be $705, and it's going to be 200 and some dollars. It was $295 to activate the ankle bracelet, right? And let me tell you, y'all, if you know me, you know me. I said, look, let me tell you something real quick. I haven't seen or heard from my nephew in over 10 years. Okay, that's the first thing. And the first thing I get is a phone call talking about he locked up. I said, and then, and before all that, I had to verify who it is, because he's a junior. I said, who do you have? Do you have a daddy or do you have a son? Oh, he has a father, his father. Oh, he's a junior. Bastard, he's a junior. This ain't the first time he's been locked up in your jail. See, they think we don't know. So, okay, so we moving right along. So you done told me how much it's going to cost me to get my nephew out of jail today on a Sunday. On a Sunday, okay? Like, I don't know, even if you have a magistrate, the magistrate is not the one putting that ankle bracelet on you, and the deputies are not the ones putting that ankle bracelet on you. You got to wait till that ankle bracelet comes from either you have to go up to parole, the probation. You listen, I'm not a fool, okay? So I said, listen, you might want to contact his daddy. I said, because I ain't dishing out that type of money. Okay. So they call his daddy. They call me back. They say, hey, we couldn't reach his father So I don't know what I'm going to do with Mr. Max Wayne. I said, I can tell you what you can do with him. Go and book him. Go and book him. Let me tell y'all something. Don't ever, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you family, friend, or foe. Do not ever not talk to me for years, 10, 20, 15 years. I haven't talked to my nephew. He, 26, 27 years old. I haven't talked to him since he became an adult. You would not call me talking about putting my money up to get you out of nothing, and I haven't heard from you for years. Just like if something happened to me, I wouldn't call you to ask you to do anything for me. I'm going to call the people that I've been lovey-doveying, the people I've been kissing hind parts, which that'll be nobody for me, but I'm just saying the ones I felt was so grand that those are the ones I kept in contact with. Those are the ones I'm going to call to help me do what I need to do. There is no way that I am going to call a person all nilly-willy out of the blue, and I haven't talked to them for years. That's the first mistake. The second mistake with me is asking me for my coins. I don't give up my coins, okay? So I didn't have a problem with saying what I said, because let me tell you something. You do this crime, you do the time. They must have forgot. I was law enforcement. I'm all about abiding by the law, the laws of the land. I'm all about, if I break the law, so may it be. I got to suffer the consequences as well. I don't do domestic violence. You hit a woman, you better not call me talking about bonding you out. Vice versa. You hit a man, I'm not coming to get you. I'm not coming to get you unless it was self-defense. And now if it was self-defense, I may think about bonding you out. But if you just out here doing domestic violence, beating a woman, beating a man, don't call me, because you're going to work. You're going to lay in that bed, baby. And I'm going to tell you one thing, is a real thin mattress, maybe about that thick, and it's on a iron slab, and it's not comfortable at all, honey. I did over 16, almost 16 years of it. I think it's 16, something like that, or over 15 years, honey. And it's not comfortable. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, don't call me asking for my coins. And I worked too hard to be retired to be able to balance my budget for what I need, okay? For somebody to come out of the blue and ask me for almost $1,000 in one whop, and I haven't talked to you in years. What kind of fool do you think I am? Do you take me for? I was heated. I'm telling you something, y'all. I was ready to catch a case, because I'm like, y'all, I say, let them call me back, baby. The words I was going to say to them was going to set them on fire. Do you hear me? Because it doesn't make any sense that y'all, they're around here trying to scam somebody. And I don't know if my nephew actually had anything to do with it, but one thing I can tell you, that they called me from an unknown caller, and that right there is stupid, because when you call from a jail, it has the jail's caller ID name, okay? It's just stupid. But when they called me, my nephew name showed up. Then the call showed up as unknown. I'm like, what kind of fool do y'all think y'all dealing with? Y'all got the wrong phone number. But see, I'm the type of person, I'll play with you all up until the time that you think you about to get the money. As a matter of fact, I would get you your account number on where you want me to send the money. I will play the game with you if I had time. I didn't have really that much time today because I was out enjoying my lunch with some other church ladies, and I couldn't, get real like I wanted to get real, because you're trying to take me for a fool about my coins. Now, I say that to say this to you guys. Sometimes you're going to have to let people simmer. Sometimes you're going to have to let them sit in it. Don't get all nervous because they're saying, hey, your grandson is in jail. Because they're saying that your child has been locked up. Verify that stuff. Verify that. Hang up. Tell them I'm going to call the jail. See, when I told them I was going to have my family call the jail and check, they don't want to talk about that part. When I told them to call my family that was in the area, they didn't want their number. They wanted somebody far away who they think can't verify. But don't they know? Listen to me, guys. You can verify anything. You can verify when someone has gotten locked up, the day they get locked up, you can verify that. You should be able to put their name in the system and see where they locked up at that jail. Okay, that's what I'm about to do now. And you know, I personally, that don't concern me. That does not concern me. I would not send my money. I just wouldn't. I can't send my money for a inmate that I can't monitor. Don't you know that when you send money for certain things, say he cut that monitor off, say he don't show up for court, I'm responsible. You are responsible for that stuff. I'm not putting all that stuff on my back, especially for somebody I hadn't talked to in years. Do you hear me? Somebody I hadn't talked to in years. I think I only had to bond out maybe a couple people, but they were people that I knew that I could watch. I could make sure they get to their court. Who wanted to get to their court. And the crimes that they did was not that bad. Now, one time I bonded out. I used his money, you know, because I had his card. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to the bank, got the money, went to get him, and then what happened was they let him off on his own recognizance in my custody. And so, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I low risk. But to tell me $705 for the ankle bracelet and $290 for activation fee. Baby, I love you like a fat girl love cake, and God knows I love cake, but I'm not getting ready to spend no $1,000 on nobody, especially right here during the holidays and my birthday, the biggest holiday. Well, not the biggest holiday, because, you know, I do celebrate Christmas, but I don't do it with money. It's not about gifts and stuff for me at Christmas, though, you know, but y'all know what I mean. Right after recognizing Christ, my birthday is all that and all that. So I'm not going to spend my money on somebody that don't even call me to say, hi, auntie, how you doing? Don't even call to say, how are you? Come on now. Don't even call to say, do you need anything? You know, and that's what it's just crazy. So I want you guys to understand this, okay? Be careful about befriending people. Be careful about befriending anybody that you don't know or you can't verify. People start getting forceful with you. Be very careful about that, because a lot of times what they'll do is try to scare you. They'll try to scare you to, let me see. And they think my never, okay, hold on. So they'll try to scare you into doing what they want you to do, okay? They'll try to scare you into doing that. They would try to, like I had one time. Let me say this. I had one time when he was talking to me. He was being real rude, and you people. He was from the Africa. He was from Africa, and y'all like this, and y'all this, and you acting like this. And I had to let him know, bro, you don't know me, but I'm getting ready to show you how I act. You know what I'm saying? I said, now, your best bet would be to go ahead on and unfriend me. That would be your best bet. Go ahead on and unfriend me. Okay? And so that's what he did. Because I'm like, you got the wrong one. You're going to scare me into giving you no money. You see what I'm saying? But that's what they do. And then for like older people, you know, you get real nervous and stuff like that. Just relax. They tell you they got a warrant out for you. Just relax. Just relax. Don't even pay attention to none of that stuff. Just relax, okay? Because this is their way of manipulating you into doing what they say that they want you to do. Okay? This is their way of doing that. So I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all. Be very careful. Be very careful on who you accept phone calls from, who you communicate with on the internet. Do not, if you got to go down to the Western Union and get money orders or whatever, that's an inconvenience. That's an inconvenience. Don't do it. If you got to send money through Western Union, that's an inconvenience anyway. Just look at it as an inconvenience. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not read your credit cards over the phone. Do not put your credit cards in all these different sites. Okay? Be very mindful of what you're doing. Make sure your sites are familiar. Make sure you know who you're talking to. When somebody call you, do not give them any of your information. Tell them you got to call them back. That's what I always do. And I don't even ask them for their phone number. I don't. I find the phone number myself. And if it's a bill that I've been paying, I have the phone number somewhere. So I'll find the phone number myself. Or I'll go through the website myself and pay the bill. Be very mindful of what you put your card number into. Okay? Because I remember, I'm going to tell y'all what happened one time with me. I remember I was putting my card number through, I used to travel a lot. And so what I would do is I had, it was like a little traveling site, but somehow I had put my card number where they were in something where they was taking money off my card every month. I didn't even realize that they were taking money off my card every month, because when all those pop-ups come up, we start thinking that we doing what we supposed to be doing, and actually we putting our information in something that has nothing to do with what we were actually looking up or trying to get and all that stuff. So be very mindful that when you go on these sites, they got these pop-ups, and you put your information in these pop-ups, and you don't even know what you're paying into. So be mindful about that. Be mindful about these people calling you to purchase these different things. Like I worked at a phone center, right? Now, I won't say that it was a scam, because apparently it was a legit business. But the way they did it, they would make the people think that they're calling their bank because they bought the phone numbers, the old phone numbers from their bank. So the people would think they're calling the bank, or they would think the bank is calling them about something dealing with their account. And when they would call them back, they would say, if you want to inquire about this product, hit this number. So these people would hit the numbers thinking it's a way for them to get to their bank. And next thing you know, they're trying to sell them something. And a lot of these people would purchase this item just so they can get to their bank. And they target older people. I know for a fact that they do, because I worked at the call center. They target older people, and they don't care nothing about you being older. They don't care nothing about you not needing the product. All they want is you to buy that product, and they request the workers to try 3 whole times to get you to buy that product, and they're listening, making sure. I couldn't even work there. I don't think I worked there a good month and a half, because my conscience would not allow me to do it. I felt like I was scamming people. I felt like we was ripping them off. And I couldn't even understand that how in Virginia, Hampton Roads area, that this was a legit business. But it was, and it was just the worst thing ever. I hated going in there because it was terrible. And I pray that they get closed down. I really do, because of how they do those old people. And like I said, they target the older people. people. So be very, very careful on what you and who you give your credit card number to. They are out scamming so bad. Now, let me tell you another scam, like I think I started on earlier, that is a scam that you have a warrant. They've been, and they try to get you a attorney. They have an attorney, and they'll make it seem like it's international. They've been watching you, this, that, this, and that. That's why you got to be careful if you communicating with those Nigerians, the Filipinos, people overseas and stuff like that, because they it's a staller setup, and so they make it seem like this stuff is coming from NATO and all that stuff. And if you don't know about any of that stuff, you were to death. You were to death. But see, when they tried me, when they did me, my mouth is not where it's supposed to be, honey. And so I said some choice words, had some good words for them to let them know, don't ever call me again with that bull. You understand? But everybody is not like me, and you just have to be careful. So as soon as you get those type of phone calls, go ahead on and hang up, because the FBI will not contact you like that at all. And one thing, let me tell you about the FBI, maybe I shouldn't say it, but they ain't giving out no whole names. Okay, when they call you, they're not giving you their whole entire name and all that stuff. And all you have to do is call. You can call the FBI and verify. So if somebody call you about something, just hang the phone up, call the FBI people yourself, and find out if they're looking for you. That's it. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. I mean, they will. Something like that, because it's a complaint, and or if you, like with me, I got as much information as I could, and I reported it, so they'll have a case on them. So if somebody else reported, it might help someone else. So be very mindful of the scams that's going on right now. I mean, be careful with saying yes on the internet. Or saying yes on your phone. Like when they're calling you and asking you, would you like this and that? Don't answer with yes. I don't think I want that, or I might want that. I will see. Do not say yes. Do not give them yes answers, okay? When they text you, because they'll text you and say, how you doing today? Or did you go to church today? I done had them ask me, did I go to church today? Don't say yes. Don't say yes if you're going to respond. I normally don't respond. Don't say anything, okay? Block them. Get that spam. If you don't have spam likely on your phone, get it where they can, try to, block it. Like my phone will answer before it comes to me. They screen my calls and stuff like that. But some of them still get through. So make sure that you're looking out for yourself, and please, please, please do not send any money. Hey sis, do not send any money to these people. No way, no fashion. And remember that your loved one can call you. If they get locked up, they get a phone call. They call you. They can call you. Let them call you. And sometimes it be your loved one scamming. So I just wanted to put that in your ear and in your spirit. I want you to have a great holiday. Have a wonderful holiday. But I want you to be careful and guard your personals, guard your finances. Because these people are out here trying to take full advantage of you. Okay? So it's not going to happen to me. I ain't sending no money. Anybody know I'm too funny with my money. Matter of fact, many of our relationships have been ruined because somebody has asked me for some of my coins. So, I ain't sending my coins nowhere. Ain't happening. Okay? It ain't happening. Have I done it before? I did do it before. That's how I know how to do it, but I did it because I had, maybe I fell for the okie doke, but it was something that I wanted to do. It wasn't something that someone asked me. Like you have churches and stuff like that, and I call myself donating, but you got to be, you have to be very mindful that a lot of times it be the churches overseas that might scam you. And I got that from a Nigerian who told me about that. And so just be mindful, be careful. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to him as well. Since I'll talk to him too, I will, I'll get all in their business, make them think they got it, make them think it's happening, it's going to happen, I'm about to send it, stuff like that. And then I get tired of messing with them. But for those people who don't have that willpower, don't play with those folks. Just get off the phone. Don't talk to them. You beat them, mess around and gave them too much information. By the time you finish with them, they don't have your birthday, social security number, and a picture of you, and be ready to go to work. Okay? So just let it go. I'm about to get up out of here because I got some shows I need to watch. But remember that God loves you. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. You can go on and love someone else until we shall meet again. May you be tremendously blessed and do not get scammed. Enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday. I'm sure I'll do something online before the end. But if I don't get to talk to you, enjoy.